Hi, the Mudbrooker here. Well, it doesn't look like much right now, but this is the beginning of a new series of videos I'm going to do, cooking on my cast iron range. I got the top off to lighten things up for moving it around, and I got it sitting on a dolly. I'm going to get this in the house. Before I do, I got to blow out some dust and dirt and mouse nests. Got a few minor repairs to make on it. This little dealie here has got to be secured back down. That holds the edges of the sections of the top. You'll see all that when I get her back together. Needs a lot of cleaning, but other than that, once I get her in the house and get her cleaned up, I'll show you what it looks like. I got the stove moved in the house and I gave it a quick wiping down. I haven't put anything really back together yet, but I wanted to show you this. Some genius in action. You may notice that that piece there is blue. Everything else is cream and white. You want to know why that's blue? Because I sat the base down backwards. That should be in the front. Of course, my help is long gone, so it's probably not going to get changed for a goodish while. Anyhow, once I get everything all cleaned up and put together, I'll give you a little tour of this thing and show you what this stove's all about. Well, I set everything together, got everything wiped off for the first time. This thing needs a lot of work yet, a lot of scrubbing, thorough scrubbing, and some minor repairs. I have to build myself a new ash pan for it. This door has never been right. We just blocked it off on the inside. But you should be able to open that up and shove wood in through the door. But I have to do a little bit of working on that. Or not, I don't know. A couple little other things. Other than that, it's actually in pretty good shape. The top of the stove needs a little wire brushing and I'll stove black it. In case you're wondering who made this stove, get my flashlight and hopefully that'll show up good enough. That's an All-American 820T, and underneath that it says the world's largest store. That was a motto of Sears. So more than likely this is a stove that Sears Roebuck sold through their catalog at one time, but I don't really know who they subcontracted to actually make it. And you can see I got the reservoir there. That needs a cleaning out. You would fill that with water and it would you'd have some nice warm water all the time. A couple little minor repairs. I've got to get an adapter for that, for the flue, because that's oval. I need an oval to round adapter for it. Other than that, things are pretty good. I'll show you a little bit of stuff here. You would build your fire in the firebox, of course. Slide that off. You build your fire in there. And if you were frying using it as a stove top, what you would generally do is you would have the damper open. That little slider right there, I got to make a new track for that. You'd have that open when you were frying, and the heat and smoke would go directly out through the damper here, through the flue. But you notice there's this box underneath it that goes all the way down. When you wanted to use the oven, this slider controlled the heat. Close it off, and that would force the heat to go down, go across, then it'd go down and around the bottom of the oven, and then out through the back. Got a little clean out door there because it would also carry ash around, so you'd have to sweep that out every now and then. But anyway, over the next few weeks, I'm going to get this all squared away and in operating condition again. Got to find my stove tools. I don't know where the hell they went, but I got some around here. And once I get this thing running, we will have some wonderful videos using cast iron in its native habitat. And maybe by then I'll get that bottom turned around the right direction. See you later. Hope you enjoy the video.